Hi, this is Trey Pastor. Welcome to my review of Annihilation. This is the latest movie from Alex Garland, the guy who did Ex Machina. I know he did a couple of other movies, but this movie stars, of course, Natalie Portman, Benedict Wong, Oscar Isaac, Tessa Thompson, Gina Rodriguez, Jennifer Jason Leigh. Basically, this is the story of Lena. Lena's married to Kane, played by Oscar Isaac. Um, Kane is in the military. Lena is a biologist who used to be in the army, and that's how they met. And her husband goes off on this secret mission, which he can't tell her about, and of course he disappears. Okay, and then she comes to find out that there's an expedition out to this area that the government has declared an environmental disaster zone. And of course, when they go to, and this is in the trailer, so this is not a spoiler, this is an area that's been hit. Something came out of the sky and enveloped this area. They call it, I think they call it the glade or something like that, or something, the glow or something like that. Anyway, it covers this area, and it's rapidly expanding. The government has moved everybody out from this, like in a certain mile radius of it, so they can basically try to study it and discover what it is and what's it doing. And they've sent teams in there to try to find out exactly what it is. And of course, since her husband is missing, Natalie Portman's character Lena decides to volunteer when they're getting ready to go on another mission. Okay, and they make up this team of all women. Okay, they get a biologist, which is Natalie Portman's character. They get an anthropologist, a psychologist, surveyor, and a linguist. And those characters are made up by Tessa Thompson, Gina Rodriguez, Jennifer Jason Leigh, and Tuba Navati. It's those women that go out into this area to discover what it is exactly that's constantly growing and moving, and that no team has come back from. Okay, so they volunteer to go into it. Now this movie is sci-fi, and this movie is an amazing sci-fi mystery drama, I guess you could say. Okay, certain stories are told in flashback, like you get to know Lena and Kane's, Oscar Isaac's, their relationship. They kind of flashback from time to time to let you know about their relationship and stuff. And then of course you have the characters that are in this you know environment, this disaster zone, trying to find answers exactly, and things happen to them without spoiling it. I don't want to exactly spoil it, but there's things that happen to these people and where they're in there that challenges nature and everything else. And it's a really intense, nerve-wracking movie when they're in there. That you're wondering what's going to happen next, and and what will they find. And it's really an interesting movie. And I thought the performance is really good. I think Natalie Portman as Lena, I thought she was really good. Of course, Oscar Isaac, he's not in the movie as much, but he does his usual good job. And Gina Rodriguez, who I love, I saw a different side of her character, of her as an actress in this movie. And of course, Tessa Thompson, she's kind of subdued in this movie. It doesn't say a lot, but I like her character in this. And then you have, of course, Jennifer Jason Leigh and Tuva Novotny, who plays Cass Shepard. Uh, all the actors, I think they do a good job in this. And again, the mystery of this, it gets it gets your head scratching and thinking about exactly what's happening to these people. Where does it come from? What's going to happen next? And and it keeps you intrigued and involved and wondering how it's going to end. And I really like that about this movie. Again, it's not it's a mystery, and like I said, sci-fi story, and of course it's a drama, and it's really good, very well done, and I highly recommend this movie. It really kept my interest in wondering what's going to happen and how it's going to play out. It really did a really good job of that, and keeping the intensity up in this. And I'm going to give this movie an 8 out of 10, Annihilation. And I thought it was really well done, and definitely highly recommend it. Definitely go see it. Again, it'll keep you intrigued and scratch your head and trying to figure out what's going on, which I think a movie should do when engage the audience and get the audience invested in it. And the only I kind of think sort of negative maybe thing about it is that the other side, the other uh, characters besides Natalie Portman, you get to know a little bit about them, but you don't get to know that much about them. I mean, you get to know a little bit, you get to know a little bit about the characters. You don't get in depth, but it didn't take away from my enjoyment of the movie. But it was still an intense movie and an intense experience, and I definitely recommend it. Anyway, let me know what you think of Annihilation. If you've seen it, what do you think of it? Feel free to leave comments down below. If you like this review, please subscribe button down below. I have links to my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram in the description box, as well as my other channel, as well as views and opinions. Please check that out as well. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.